Hey everybody, people on Periscope and people on YouTube. We're doing a silly experiment today. This is sort of a bonus show for you. We're going to post it on Patreon first, so remember if you follow us on Patreon, patreon.com/candycritic, you'll get a preview of this on the YouTube channel. Of course, you Periscopers, you can watch it live. But today we're doing a very silly and stupid experiment. Now if you remember, about a week or two ago, we did a review of Kit Kat bars that you put in the oven. And it was an amazing thing. It was this like chocolate, this is like white chocolate thing that goes in the oven and it seems to turn into like a cookie. And that sort of got me thinking, in a very stupid way, do other Kit Kat bars, when you put them in the oven, also turn into a cookie? Or do they just turn into a hot mess? Now, I figure chances are they're going to turn into a hot mess, but I couldn't let this thought go. So what I decided was, I've got some Kit Kat bars here. I've got one of the cookie ones as our sampler. So we know when this is done, this is the base. So I've got, just in case you guys want to see it there, that's our base. I also have a special green tea matcha Japanese Kit Kat bar and a special sort of tangerine mandarin Kit Kat bar from Japan as well. So I'm going to try cooking all of these bars for the same amount of time. Generally that's about, what is it? It's about 7 minutes in the oven. I've got the oven heating up now. I'm going to turn it on soon, but I've got my pan here. The reason I chose these bars is they all look very different, so it'll be obvious which one's which. And we'll just see what happens when you put sort of, maybe not regular Kit Kat bars, but Kit Kat bars in the oven. So the first one we're going to put down here is the orange one, which is a nice bright color orange. The next one we've got here is a green tea Kit Kat bar. See how it's a disgusting green color. And then finally, our last one, our model, which is the Kit Kat's like a vanilla ice cream, but it's designed to be put in the oven. So I will set these up on our tray here. I'm just going to show them to you real quick. Oops, they slid a little. There you go. So we got them there, so all of you can see. So we are going to pop these in the oven. Again, the time is about 7 minutes, but I'm going to keep an eye on them because I don't want to start a fire or really start anything smoking here. So we're going to test them out. We know that this one here, the cookie one, works fine. This is going to be, that's our test again. And the green tea and the orange, we're going to see how that goes. So here we go. I'm just going to put the oven onto regular. Pop it in here. I got a timer. I'm going to start for 5 minutes and see how that goes. I just want to use this time to let you know that if you want to follow us, you can follow Candy Critic on Twitter @CandyCritic, or you can go to candycritic.org, find links to all of our other social media. And of course, we're going to be doing these videos all the time. Again, we do this live on Periscope, but we also show it on YouTube. You can find us Candy Critic on both of those forms of communication. But you can also join us on Patreon. It's patreon.com/candycritic, and for as little as $1, you can help us make more of these crazy, wacky videos. And we're going to have a whole bunch of cool new stuff coming up. But we just thought we'd try this very silly experiment. For the next little while, I'm just going to stand here and do almost nothing. For you on Periscope, you're going to have to just watch me do that in real time. For you on YouTube, I'll probably speed it up. So let's see how this cooks. That's the timer. That's been 5 minutes. Okay, that's just weird. They're definitely done. This one took a little less time than before. Here's the weird thing, is they all kind of look the same. I would say that the cookie one the non-cookie ones spread out a little bit more. I'm just going to put these on a paper towel here. Got a spatula. Put them in the same order they were before, so. What happened? The cookie ones kind of failed. This is just a horrible experiment all around. This was a horrible idea. So they kind of fell apart a little bit. I'm kind of blown away. The cookie ones didn't work as well this time. Try popping them in the fridge for a minute, each one. Wait another couple minutes. And there we go. A couple of minutes in the fridge, cool them down. Cookie ones are a little overdone, but they're not bad. Here we're going to try the green tea one. This is odd. This is not as big a failure. So the orange and the green tea were actually not as big a failure as I expected. They certainly didn't sort of turn into the cookie ones that we're used to with the ones that are designed to bake in the oven. So they are a different beast. The ones that are designed to go in the oven have more of a cookie feel to them. But the ones like the green tea and the orange ones, it's sort of candied, and it sort of it didn't really melt like regular chocolate, probably because there's not much chocolate in it. But instead, the outer coating turned into almost like a candy. So you have like a green tea candy and an orange flavored candy. You can see even like when it's in the oven, it's sort of got a crispy. It's crispy like candy. And so you kind of have like an orange, slightly burnt candy, but it's not too bad. I didn't put them in too long. It's sort of a green tea candy with a wafer in the middle. It's actually not bad. And the wafers, when they cook a little bit, taste pretty good. This is weird. It's not a complete failure. Putting your Kit Kat bars in the oven, just regular ones, it's going to give you something different. Don't get me wrong. But it's not totally gross. Instead, you kind of get like a candy-coated wafer, which is something I've never tried before, and actually something pretty good. This is just weird. Although, I still say the cookie ones are the best. Unbelievable. I don't know how they do it. It's magical. But orange and green tea Kit Kat in the oven is not the worst thing in the world. Well, thanks for watching this brutally long experiment, particularly those on Periscope, which didn't get to fast forward through the boring bits where I was walking back and forth. As always, you can follow us on Twitter @CandyCritic, or go to candycritic.org and find links to all of our other social media. If you're watching this on YouTube, like, subscribe, do all that stuff that you're supposed to do. Give us thumbs up, thumbs down, drop a comment. Let us know if there's any other treats you think we should try cooking in the oven. Because, you know, maybe this could be a thing, baking treats. So we're always willing to give it a try. You can drop us a line at CandyCritic or, again, in the comments here on YouTube. So thanks for watching. See you later, Periscope. See you later, YouTube.